Hello friends, in this video we will see the switch case construct or the switch case structure. So this is the syntax of switch case structure. We have a switch keyword and we have an integer expression. So we can have only integer expression or we can have a character also, but we cannot have float here. So float are not allowed. We can have either integer or character or any expression which will evaluates to any integer. So when we have few case here, case constant 1. So whatever the constant we say, so it will match the, for example, if we have integer x here and x contains 7, it will, here the constant must be 7 to match statement 1 and 2. So similarly, we have a break statement. Break statement is very important. So whenever the case 1 matches, if we have 1 here and the constant 1 matches, statement 1 and 2 executes and it comes to the break and comes out of the switch block. So when the integer expression evaluates to constant 2, so it will directly come to this place and it will not check this condition or do anything with this data. It directly comes to constant 2 and executes statement 3 and 4 and comes to break and comes out of the switch. And if none of the case is matched, it directly comes to the default case. So default statement 5 and 6 will be printed. So we'll see. So examples of integer expressions can be like integer, a character, or any expression which evaluates to an integer. So we'll see example 1. So in the example 1, we have integer I. We have considered I is an integer here. I is equal to 2. In this case, when I is equal to 2, case 2 matches. Okay, the case 2 matches and hello Bangalore, hello Ramesh will be printed and it comes to break and comes out of the switch block and we get output hello Bangalore, hello Ramesh. So in example 2, we assume that I is equal to 4 now. So now when I is equal to 4, switch I. So there is no case with number 4. So the default statements will be executed. Hello India, hello everyone will be executed. Default case matches. We get hello India, hello everyone. So the example 3, we are using a character this time. This time S is a character type, char type. So we have A in S. So switch S will match the case A. So you need to be careful here. Here we have a single inverted commas. So whenever we use a character as case statement, case constant, we have to use single quotes, that is the single inverted comma. So whenever we have S, A in the S, hello Karnataka, hello Mac will be printed. Whenever there is B in the S, hello Bangalore, hello Ramesh will be printed. So in this case A matches and we get hello Karnataka, hello Mac as output. So we'll say example 4. In this case, now S is equal to B, but we have to see that we have S is a character variable and there are no break statements. So we have not written any break statement. So what happens in this case? So S is equal to B, switch S, B matches, this case matches, case B matches, but there is no break statement, hence all the statements will be executed. Hello Bangalore, hello Ramesh, hello India, hello everyone. You can see hello Bangalore, hello Ramesh, hello India, hello everyone. All the case will execute. So break is very important. Otherwise all the statements below the matching case will be executed. Now the B match, now S has B. So all the two statements, hello Bangalore, hello Ramesh, got executed. Along with that, hello India, hello everyone also got executed. So whenever there is no break statement, all the statements below the matching case will be executed. If we have S is equal to A, and there are no break statements, hello India, hello Mac, hello Bangalore, hello Ramesh, hello India, hello everyone, everything will be printed. So break is very important. Break keyword is very important in the switch case. So now we'll assume S is equal to B. and there are no breaks. When there is no break statement, you can see both of the statements gets executed. Both of the block case B and default case both executes, and we get all the four statement as output. We'll see example 5. So in this case, we'll assume S is equal to D, and S is a character variable, and there are no default statements. You can see there is no default case available here. So in this case, there is no matching case. We don't have a case D. We have only case A, case B, and case C. But we don't have any matching case, or we don't have any default. So none of the case will be matched, and there is no default case. So nothing will be the output. Will not get any output. So we'll see example 6. In this case, we'll assume m is equal to 4 and n is equal to 2. So and m and n are int variables. So m minus n evaluates to 2. So case 2 matches. Okay. Once the case 2 matches, hello Bangalore, hello Ramesh will be printed. After that, it comes to break statement and comes out of the switch structure. So this way, switch will be used to check more than one condition. Here we are not checking the conditions one by one. So if we find a match in any case, it directly executes that. So we'll see. Okay, here if the integer expression matches any case, it directly goes to the case. Here, if it matches case 2, it directly goes to the case 2. It will not see anything in the case 1. So this is like it internally makes up a lookup table. So it directly goes to the matching case. So which one is better? Whether if else is better or switch case is better. So it depends. If you have one or two conditions, one or two or three conditions, less number of conditions, you can use if else if a block or if else if structure. So it will not take too much time of execution. The execution time is very important. If we have more than 20, 30 conditions to be satisfied, and if it's of type or character, you can directly use switch. Switch is much faster when you have more number of conditions to be evaluated. So else if ladder is useful only if you have few conditions. So we'll see a few programs in this video. So these are few example programs. So we have a switch statement here. So we have declared a variable of type n of type int, variable in n of type int. So we are saying the user enter the value between 1 and 5. So we are taking input to the n using the scanf statement. So now we are checking switch n. So whatever the condition in n, go to the case. So if the user enters 1, it prints you are in the first case. If the user enters 3, it will say you are in the third case. So this way it exactly matches the case. If user enters 6 or 7, so invalid entry will be the output. So we'll compile this program. I'll do Alt F9 and I'll do Control F9. It says enter the value n between 1 and 5. I say 5. It says you are in the fifth case. So you can see it directly goes to the case 5. I say Control F9. I'll say 4. Again, you are in the fourth case. We get an output as you are in the fourth case. If I say Control F9, if I say 8, it says invalid entry. So this way you can, when none of the case matches, if the case 1, 2, 3, 5 does not match, a default entry will be there. You enter anything other than these 5 cases, the default statements will be executed. So there is no requirement of a break statement after the last statement in the switch block, because there are no other statements to be executed. But if you don't write a break here, so or if you delete all this break here, so whenever the case 2 is satisfied, so all the statements below the case 2 will be executed. So be careful. This is very important. The break statement is very important. So we'll see one more example. So we'll see we can create a simple calculator which does addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So we have declared two variables of type float and one variable of type character, that is C. So we first ask the user to enter the characters. We say enter plus for addition, enter minus for subtraction, enter star for multiplication, enter slash for division. So if once this output appears on the screen, the user will enter a character and we can take that value here. So we can take that character here in the C and then we'll ask the user to enter two values. So a user enters one value here and one value for the B and one value for the A. So then depending upon the character you entered, if you have entered plus, it matches the case plus. You can see whenever you use character, we have to use a single quote, that is single inverted comma in the case. So when it matches plus, it calculates A plus B and prints here. If the user enters minus, it matches the case minus and prints A minus B and the value will be printed here near the percentage F. So whenever the user enters the wrong symbol, it gives invalid entry. So we'll see how this program executes. We'll say Alt F9, we'll say Control F9. So I will say plus, so it says enter two value. So initially it was asking enter plus for addition, minus for subtraction. So I entered plus. So now it says enter two values. I say 6 space 8. So 6 plus 8 would be 14. So again I'll do Control F9. I'll do 5. I'll press give minus first. So it will be subtraction. So I will give 6 space 9. Enter. 6 minus 9 is minus 3. We get the minus 3 value. We'll do Control F9. This time I'll do multiplication. So I'll choose star and press enter. I'll say 5 space 8. I get 5 8s are 40. So I can do multiplication. I can do Control F9. This time I'll say 36. First I'll say division. And I'll say 36 and 12. I want 36 by 12. So I write here. So I get 3 as answer. So if I do Control F9 and I enter a dollar symbol, it says enter two values, 5 space 6, says invalid entry. So this way we can simulate a simple calculator using our C program, which does addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So we'll see one more program. Okay, in this program, we will calculate the area of either triangle or circle or rectangle. Say first I have declared a variable figure of type character. I have declared area, base, height, radius, length and breadth. These variables as float of type float, and I print three statements here. Enter R for T for triangle, C for circle, R for rectangle, and we'll take that value inside the figure using a scanf statement. So then if switch uses this variable figure, switch figure. So if the value is T, this case will be executed and it comes to break and it skips the switch block, switch structure. If the user enters C, so this case is matched. So if he uses a capital C or small u, you can see here, whenever the user enters small c, it matches this case. Whenever the user enters capital C, also matches the same case. So you can write like this using two characters. So we'll see. After coming to case, we again say enter the radius of circle, where the user enters the radius and we calculate using a formula here, pi r square, pi into radius, and we print the area, and after break statement executes and comes out of the switch structure. So similarly here, so I'm not I've added a few for triangle. I'm not added for all the figures. I just added triangle, circle, and rectangle. If the user enters any other, it will be an invalid choice. So now I'll do Alt F9 and I'll do Control F9. This time it says enter T for area of triangle, C for circle, and R for area of rectangle. I say T and press enter. It says enter base and height of the triangle. I say 3 is the base, 5 is the height. So it gives me the area 7.5. Again, I'll execute the program. I'll do Control 9 again. So now if I say C, you can say either capital C or small c. I say enter C and press enter. It says enter the radius of circle. I say 3. It gives 28.025999. So this is the area of circle. And I'll again do Control F9. This time we'll check for rectangle. So whenever I press R, it automatically says length and breadth. 5 and 7, we get 35 as answer. 5 7 so 35. Length into breadth is the area of the rectangle. So this way we can use. I have used only one variable area here. So I've used different variables for base, height, and radius, length, and breadth. So you can use any way. So this will be meaningful if you write in the names. If you use the same variables again and again, you will get confused. So you have to use meaningful names. So I'll minimize this. We'll see the last. Okay, this is one of the different programs. It does not scan switch program. So we can use a switch to evaluate more than one condition where if we have a lot of multiple choices, we have a lot of choice and we have to choose one choice. We have to choose one out of the many choices. Then we can use switch, and the condition should be here. The condition what we use here should be either a character or an integer, or if it's integer expression, it should evaluate the integer. Finally, it should, for example, 4 minus 5, it gives an integer again. So we should have 4 minus 5 is minus 1. We should have a case minus 1 here. So then it executes. Friends, in this video we have learnt about switch case structure. So we'll learn more in the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching this video.